Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to a no-hope playthrough. So, traded some things to a ship up in orbit. We could trade more. A lot of what I was selling was the various cloths that we have, and then we picked up some components, because components are a little bit on the short side at the moment. We're cleaning up a lot of this steel. Go ahead and do that. I don't have anybody restricted, do I? Yeah, unrestricted. So they should be able to come pick up the steel. We also have various stacks of things out on the base. We have plenty of space, so that is not a problem. Speaking of problems, I believe... Oh yeah, it was Han had a shield, right? There should be a shield around here somewhere. Yeah, that should be better than what he has, so let's have him force wear that. There's probably another shield laying around somewhere. Might have already been picked up by somebody. But at least two of the guys we killed had shields, so that should be something. Oh yeah, here, maybe? No, that's one of the crappy ones. Here we go. Yeah, so we have another one in case it does get to that point where it gets worn out. And speed things up. Oh, hello. Not sure how long this guy was like this, but let's take care of some of this stuff. Again, plasteel, we can smelt that down and get the resources out of it. We've got a lot of hauling that needs doing, so... we'll take care of that first. I do eventually want to floor this area, but the big problem is we just don't have, in my opinion, the resources to do it. I am going to suspend stone cutting. This should force people to come over and do this job, which we should have plenty of material to do. It's just we haven't gotten around to that. Now, as far as over here, what do we have that we could do? Now, disassemble mechanoid I do want to have. And I want that to be forever. What else we got? We can make various things. But if I remember correctly, making vests and stuff like that, although sounds good, I think it does consume components. As a matter of fact, I think making almost any of these things consumes components. So... unfortunately, that's not something we can really tackle at the moment. Now, Chewbacca should be researching, although I think at the moment he's hauling. He's too busy hauling. Okay. So, as far as priorities for this video... I'd like to get a medical ward set up, so I cleared out this area for that. This is our marble area, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so nice and nice area to put one in. Ideally, you'd want a sterile area, but okay. So let's take a look. I don't remember what it's under. Let's say miscellaneous first. No, it'd be under joy. Probably under furniture. Would be my next guess. Yeah, hospital bed. That's what we want. Put that in. I'll put it right about... I mean, we could put more than one hospital bed in here. And... that might... oh, we don't have any medicine. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, okay, so that tells me that I have another thing that I need to do. And that other thing I need to do is get a... I know it's in here somewhere. Let's just go through so I'm not missing it. There should be a way to make medicine, and we should have had it researched. So, drug lab, that's it. Got it. Okay, let's put it right next to the tailor area. and we'll eventually get on that. Old Ben should do it. If he's not in bed, of course. Does he need treated? He might be in bed because he needs treated. He does. Okay, where's Luke? Luke. Okay, so you're going over there to cook. I'll let you get to there, but then tell you to treat. I think we have a lot of the components to make drugs, so... And Leia might be in bed for the same reason, so... I'm really looking forward to the time. Okay, so we'll go ahead and treat Leia too. When those two have that cleared up. Because Han had it as well, and it's since gotten better. Or gone away, I should say. Okay, picking up the steel. Okay, that's the last of that steel vein. So that was a big vein. Unfortunately, we didn't unearth anything else. For instance, components would be nice. All right, we've got a steel vein over here. Steel, I feel like we need it. So let's go ahead and just mine on that. And I'll have to see how this drug lab works, because this is one thing that I don't think I'm familiar with. And also research. There might be things I have to do with that, because I've got drug production, I have medicine production, but I don't have any of these other things selected because they all seem like they were just some kind of narcotic. Alright, it's going to be bedtime soon for most people. So let's just fast forward. And I'm also tempted to start disassembling these for the components. I think I'm going to keep them up until we need the space, though. What are you up to? Oh, that's right. You're my main miner. I haven't done a sweep of predators in quite a while, so let's just do that really quickly. So I'm looking for cougars or something like that, because I do have colonists that can't fight. And, well, Han is the main one. And if we leave a predator around, it's possible that he could die. So that's why I check for these things every so often, just to make sure more animals aren't on the map that could kill him. It looks like I didn't see anything, but it's possible I missed it. That was odd. Are you going to bed now? No, you're just gonna go hang out on one of the chairs. We don't quite need this many chairs anymore because we're down a colonist, but we'll keep it around. There's no reason to dismantle it. Okay, so old Ben's working on what we need here for the... Okay, well that was lovely, but can you get back on to making the drug lab? I don't know what kind of skills you need for the drug lab. I don't know if that is doctoring skills or what. Can you... Building, need materials. Oh, we need wood. You know what? Let's just chop this anyway. I know it's 98% grown, but... And what are you up to? You're hauling. Alright, that's fine. Let's chop some of these trees. They're mostly grown, so... I don't feel bad chopping them. That should give us enough wood. Okay, an exotic goods trader ship. Luke is up, so he can talk. He's going for a walk. Let's just do this while we're thinking about it. Alright, let's go through our list. So, none of that is really exciting. Components, they're charging way too much, so we're not going to be buying that. Ooh, this is all interesting stuff here. Kidney, heart, bionic arm, joy wire, bionic leg. Might be worth picking that up just to have it in safekeeping in case we need it. Power claw, powerful hand replacement consisting of 3 deadly claws. Although I believe it does reduce your manipulation with that hand. So as much as all we need is a hand for Luke, a power claw is not ideal unless we had no other choice. And considering it costs the same as a bionic arm, I would say no thank you. We have a bionic arm. It is kind of beat up because we've had things happen in our storeroom in the meantime. Might also do having a kidney and a heart around in case we need one, but I don't know if we can really afford that. We can afford a bionic leg. The big problem I have is if the same thing happens that happened to our bionic arm. We've had a fire in our storeroom. We've had people crash into our storeroom. All of those things are obviously bad. I think we still buy the bionic leg, at least for the meantime, because we've got the cash to buy it. Okay, we've already gone through the clothes for the most part. I think I'm going to get rid of this pair of pants. It's at the borderline, so might as well. The shirt. Some of these we picked up from dead bodies, so it is going to be stuff that is new-ish. I'll get rid of the vest, I guess. Any of the vests that are below that threshold point, because we have vests on our people. And we can always buy good ones. All right, that's good. All right, let's keep going. Okay, another armor vest. That one is above the 50% mark, so I'll keep it. Parkas, I'll sell it. Just because we probably have so many freaking parkas. We don't really use all that often outside of the winter time. Again, this one's above 50%, so I'll let it go. Okay, we have some shoddy shields. We'll sell that. And hat-wise, we'll sell this one. Why not? Okay. That's all that he will buy. So we're going to spend a fair amount on the leg, but I think it helps to have that around. And Luke, you can just go haul this real quick so that we keep it around. Now, one of the things why I didn't check to see if they had medicine. I probably should have. Why I want a medical ward is I want to do the arm replacement while we still have that arm. And I don't want to wait around too long on it. Okay. What was the other thing that I was doing? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. Cutting down trees. Where's Han? Han? Okay, you're getting a meal. Let you do that, I guess. Okay. You come over here. Cut this tree down. You're my plant guy, so that's what you're gonna do. Keep cutting trees. Okay, that might be enough to do the job. I don't know how much wood we need. We have more trees to cut down if we need to. Let's see if it's enough. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to immediately pause and take a look at our bills. So, bills... Make medicine. Okay, let's see the details of this. Okay, that. Okay, we have the Nutramine. We have the herbal medicine. We have possibly cloth. I'm not positive on that. I don't think we actually have cloth. If that is the case, it is not that hard to deal with that. Because I forget what cloth looks like. I think it looks like this, but I could be wrong. I don't know if we actually have any cloth on hand. But if we don't, there's a way to deal with that pretty easily. And that would require a grow zone. So, zone, grow zone, and we will make it be like that. It's not a particularly big grow zone, though. You know what? Let me delete that. I'm going to convert this grow zone. We get more food than I know what to do with. I only want this grow zone, thank you. There we go. No more potatoes, cotton plant. Cotton plant produces cloth. So, or does it produce one of these steps for cloth? Either way, it's what we need. Fiber, yeah, fine plant fiber used to make cloth. All right. Well, either way, we're going to make cotton plant. This is not really the quick way to do it, but it's possible we have cloth around, and one way I could do this is like a cloth armchair. We have those. We just disassemble those and we get the cloth out of them. We have a couple, so let's deconstruct and get the cloth out. I can rebuild them with the various other materials that we have. Okay. Bill, do, forever. Okay. How much cloth did we get out? We got exactly as much cloth as we put into it, I think. I believe old Ben is probably in pain again. No, he's not. Why did he go to bed so early? Okay, I don't know. Did we already go through that mining over here? Where was that? I forget. It was over here. Yeah, we already got through it. It looks like we might be close to done with that. While I know this gold is over here, I think I'm just going to go ahead. Oop. Didn't want that. There we go. Might as well go ahead and mine out this gold. Gold is useful for some things. I believe the multi-analyzer required it. Take a look. Yeah, that required some gold. So we had plenty of gold to build it, so it's not something I had to worry about. But I know in a previous playthrough, I had some issues with gold, so it's good to get it while you know it's there. And I suspect there might be some other things down the road that might require it. Okay, yeah. Direct gold ore. I mean, I knew that was there, so... And... order... mine. More gold behind. You can go ahead and mine that gold. Good job, you're hauling it. And that was all the gold there was, but that's not bad. I mean... Not sure exactly when Han's going to get around to replanting things. The sooner he gets on that, the better. Again, I don't know what the deal with old Ben is here. Let's take a look at him. So, pain. He's continuously being rebuffed by Leia. He should probably get the hint. Dead man's pants. That happens. He's sick. Again, that's a pain too. And he's had some disturbed sleep and a colonist has died. We are aware of the colonist being dead. Not a whole lot I can do about most of those things. Leia's not interested. I mean, you're an old man. You're an old dirty man, old Ben. But I kind of feel like we finally have that sense of security that we've been looking for quite a while. And now we could definitely improve that security. Okay, we also want to replace that chair, so furniture. Now the default is cloth. We don't want to... Actually, no, we didn't get all the cloth we spent out of it because normally it's 100, so we only got 75. Okay, so we have all kinds of material, and I think there was one that had exactly 75, but I don't want to have to go through this list and figure that out. I just figure we'll make it out of something. I know we have a lot of the camel hide, so we'll just go ahead and make it out of that. How's Leia doing? Does she need treatment? Nah, she's good. She's good for almost a day. Now, the one thing I'm not sure about is we need that Nutrimine to make medicine, but I don't know how we get it. I mean, we have some just out of, you know, random chance, but we have to actually be able to produce this stuff, and I don't know what you do. It's not obvious, let's put it that way, because none of these say Nutrimine. You got drug production. Basics of drug production and then synthesis allows you creation of drug lab. Further research is required to make specific drugs. Nutrimine is not on this list, though, unfortunately. As far as I can tell, again, it's possible there's something I missed. So, it's not going to be any of these things. Okay, learn to produce that, a disease prevention drug. Well, that sounds actually pretty good. It's not a narcotic. Go juice, combat performance enhancement, yep. Wake up production, again, a narcotic. And this, okay, leaves Deflake and Yayo. Different forms of euphoric drug psychite. Okay, so. Your chemist learns to formulas and techniques for synthesized wake up, a work performance enhancing drug. Yeah, so I'm not seeing... This might be worth researching, though. How far along are we on this? Pretty far, but I want to get in here, so maybe we can figure out how to make Nutrimine. Maybe it's somewhere that I just am missing. Well, we'll go with it for now. I might research all of these just to be on the safe side. But I guess they won't make the narcotics if we don't tell them to. We'll go ahead and fast forward here because it's nighttime. Although old Ben's up for some weird reason. I guess his sleep schedule is all out of whack. Okay. Made us an excellent quality. Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. He's making a medicine. Now, I don't know if that's part of his doctoring skill. I would assume so. Because he has that on a high priority. So we have one medicine. We're going to want to not use that, though. We should have what we need to make... Colonist Idol. I'm going to assume that's Leia. But you have nothing to do, huh? I have a hard time believing that. Because you should have priorities to do various things. What I might need to do is do a plant cut on this. Oh, okay. It is replacing some of the things with cotton. But I think what we're just going to ensure here is just cut everything that's not cotton and start this process, because I get the feeling that it's possible we're waiting for this crop to grow. And it looks like we are getting potatoes out of it, even if it is not done, perhaps. And most of these are going to fail because we didn't wait, but they're going to get some potatoes out of it. And just the way that this is going, we have potato crops in here, so I'm not too worried about changing up our production. We need that cotton eventually. The cloth, I mean. If we're going to continue to produce drugs here. Okay, so let me think about it. Is there anything else that I want produced? I'm going to keep an eye on the medicine once we get that all made. We need to work on the sustainability of this. And then we'll be in a good position. Hopefully nobody will die of the plague again in the future. But we've got plenty of the heal root, so I'm not worried about that. And we're in the process of getting the cloth production up and going. So now we just need to figure out how to get Nutramine made, and we'll be in a good position. I don't know what kind of resource that would require. It's possible we don't have that resource, but we can always roll with the punches and figure it out. And it is possible that I may have some... Consumes less ingredients and time than the other meal production method, but nobody likes eating nutrient paste. Yeah, okay. So I'm not getting the feeling that any of these things that we already have can do that. I mean, unless there's some kind of bill somewhere that I don't know about. Is make kibble. Which, you know, I never really entertained that thought. Is that something we should be doing? Let's see the details. So, requires 1 nutrition ingredients, minimum skills none. I figure no, let's not do that. But in theory I could, and then we would feed our animals that. I believe they prefer kibble over other things. But I'm not too worried about it. Okay, cotton plants being put in. Okay, flooring was something that I wanted to do. We have a lot of sandstone, but I really hate using it for that now. I feel like we need the sandstone for other things, but you know what? We're not using it right now, so I'll go ahead with it. So sandstone. We'll put in floor here. I don't want any nasty critters coming up into our fridge. Now, who's going to do that? I don't know. I guess old Ben. How many medicine? We have 8. That's really close to where we need to be for the production of the medicine we're looking for. Oh, we do not have... I just now thought of this. Don't have a light in here, so if people walk in and it's super dark, they probably don't like that. Alright, well I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So we're getting things to where I'm getting happy with our situation. We're getting to a level of sustainability. We're really close to getting a hospital bed, which we definitely need. And, you know, medicine besides, so that if we get a plague or some other bad disease in the future, where it's not going to kill us. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.